Hi guys, welcome to the House of Ginger and the pizza party. Woo! So, local pizza, we went and got it because, it's all about the takeout and the pickup. But today is May 2nd, so we're getting close to May the 4th, which equals the day that freedom rang, aka everything happens on the 4th. So
there might be something to that.
Yes.
Maybe I'll make a video on my channel about that.
May 4th will be the exciting Monday of everything started up. July 4th. Yay! That's coming up soon to celebrate our independence again and getting out there, getting out in the big boom boom, listening to the fireworks crack. We might as well have a celebration now. Today was supposed to be Kentucky Derby Day. I'm a little sad about that, but no, what's the drink you drink at Derby Day?
Mint julep.
Oh yes, mint julep, my favorite. Can't remember. Sad that I forgot. So yay, no mint juleps today, but we'll be celebrating and wearing our cute little hats when we have that day coming up in the near future. So thank you for joining at the House of Ginger. And normally I am not a Pepsi drinker, but this one is. So, well, to some degree. So I do enjoy the made with real sugar. No, we are not being plugged or paid for by Pepsi. I'm just saying it happens to be the Coke we have in the house.
No, soda, not Coke.
Soda and Coke is all the same thing. Pop.
No, definitely not pop.
Depends on where you're from. You say pop, or you say soda pop, or you say Coke. Everything's a Coke.
Well, that's
all good.
Polk County for you.
So it's pretty tasty and tolerable because my family was a Coke family. But I have tried to avoid drinking soda this whole time. I will say I've only used it in mixed beverages. So hope you were able to grab your slice, get your pie. What are some other names for pizza these days? I don't know. So my favorite toppings, for instance, on this beautiful pizza pie here are mushrooms, onions, sun-dried tomatoes, which is a treat. And then you put on there, what?
Salami.
And
Italian sausage.
Because he's Italian.
Sprinkling the Shawhan Wiener Dog Pen. How you doing, sir?
So, yum yum. Gonna have my first bite here. We did 4 o'clock because I figured it'd be early enough, still bright and happy daylight out there. Now, I'm not embarrassed to say I normally bib up because I'm a messy eater. So I'm gonna bib up here. Thank you, Frank the Wiener Dog. All his cute little fluffies. Hopefully they'll like to watch people eating pizza.
Wiener dogs like pizza.
Right, they do. They do. They like to stand around and sniff. Our fur baby is currently napping, as always, at this time of day.
He's passed out. He'll wake up in about an hour and a half.
And act like a toddler. Because he'll want to play, but he'll want to eat too, Cat life. Eat, sleep. I think that's about it. Play a little bit. But yeah, so we're super excited. The pizza place that we enjoy in our area is none other than Palace Pizza. And his poor dog can only get the crust. It's healthier for him that way. That way it's not so bad. And and I don't really know who doesn't like pizza. I mean, it's kind of an all-inclusive dish if you think about it. You've got bread, vegetables, meat, sauce. I'm a big sauce fan. I love sauce on my pizza. Some pizza places,
there were some that just don't know.
They just don't sauce.
They don't put sauce in.
No, they don't sauce. But fortunately, the right amount of sauce to pizza ratio is had by all on this pizza that we were happy to purchase from our local pizza joint. So that's exciting when you can get your pizza, and soon there will be more Chinese takeout because I do love a certain restaurant nearby. Sadly, they took a vacation, which is understandable, but certainly we have missed them.
There's other places in town that are open though.
Yes, that's true. So we haven't completely missed out on any pizza, but Asian food, but we've really been more self-sufficient. Chef here in my world has cooked it up for us, and I think he's going for round 2 on the pizza slice because it's delicious. Might have another bite here. Sorry about that. Shaking the table. So, one of the questions that radio announcer had posed the other day was, what are some weird habits that people have picked up during this time? And I have to be honest, I don't really think weird is a good word, but what habits have been different? Because, I mean, clearly our schedules have been completely wiped out, completely changed. Me personally, welcome Exiled Opinions. Yes, 2 slices are necessary. We definitely live on that. Sleep patterns have definitely changed, and my amount of coffee drinking has increased. But I really don't care about my sleep time anymore. It's been whenever, wherever. So.
Well, yeah, but you work at a grocery store, so you get something. I mean, you should be able to get slices.
Once a slice, you offer a bite, just give it a bite of my pizza. And then some fun shows that we've encountered are, it's on Hulu.
Yeah, What We Do in the Shadows.
Yes, What We Do in the Shadows.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that song will be such an earworm. It'll be like stuck in your head like 2 days later. You'll be doing random chore and there's the song and you're like, why is that song stuck in my head? But that's a fun one, and it's corny and it's about vampires, but you know, it's still corny. And it's funny because you don't see a lot of shows these days that are willing to completely spoof like that, so that's enjoyable for that spoof factor. But yeah, so that's been fun. And then what other weird habits have we, and things that we've done different? Besides both being home, we barely bought gas because we haven't really had to go places. So we've been living on half a tank this whole month. That's been quite unique.
Yeah.
Very, very unusual, but nonetheless, cool. Hey, not going anywhere.
Now the other day we had to swing by the post office, and she was like, "I want some of the antipasto salad." So I called, and they were open for takeout. So there we go. It's like, oh, why don't we do like a pizza party stream this weekend? It's like, okay, we can do
let's
that.
have a pizza party. So yeah, I mean, people are starting to feel more comfortable. I've seen when I was at said post office. There was one lady in her athleisure wear, as they call it.
Yoga pants.
Yes, yoga pants, all arms exposed because of the way the top sits. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like, you know, if somebody sneezes, it's going to travel. I'm not so stressed out about it. There was a circumstance in my life at the beginning of this crisis where, oop, that was my pizza hand. My bad. I have an affinity for touching my hair. There was a situation at the beginning of this crisis pandemic where we thought we knew someone very much connected to me who had it, but fortunately they,
Co-worker.
yes, well, you know, trying to keep that. Fortunately, they did not, and
that industry not coming back anytime soon.
no, it's kind of sad. So no job. But my family has lived through having a really bad case of pneumonia during this time frame, so that sucked. And
we thought it came from her job.
Yeah, I mean, you're thinking you've infected someone and you haven't. It's stressful. I can only imagine some of these people who are having to deal with this stuff. So, if you've had suffering or a loss or dealing with a crisis during this time, we deeply understand the stress. By about this much compared to what you were probably really dealing with. But light at the end of the tunnel, here we are. And this is Saturday, May the 2nd, and May the 4th be with you as it's coming up. So things are getting better. Times are improving. And people are not so much so practicing, the social distancing. I was watching a clip the other day about Taiwan, and I do acknowledge their existence because
they're a country. They are a country.
I had an exchange student back when we were in elementary school from there, and I got a postcard from there, so I know it exists. And they are, putting up cute little just dividers when they're eating lunch, which you had those during test time back in the day. And they're having a little shallow tray that's got a floor mat and sanitizer in it. So basically when you step over into the school property, you've stepped on this mat, which has got some sanitizer situation going on. And then you step into school. So there you go. And then of course there's places to wash your hands at school. And then of course you can wear your mask at school. And then there's this one video I saw, they were doing like the old style hats, and they had their balloons, like those long balloons, which were representing how the courtiers, the strange hats back in the day of the courtiers. So crazy times, but it can be done. It can be done safely. Hi, Superfan Adam. Looks like my wonderful man's got all his fans here. So thanks for joining. This is the House of Ginger, also website of same name, thehouseofginger.com. So it'd be great to see you guys there. Like, subscribe, and I've got 2 books available. One is called Yama the Llama. It's a coloring book, so that's fun if you need a stress reliever. Good thing. Good things are there. And then the other is a funny book called Where Turkey, so fun times there. You can check out the description and the links at the website, again, thehouseofginger.com. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And wondering how things are going. So any strange habits, we asked this question earlier, any strange or weird habits you feel you've picked up or developed since you might have been stuck at home or dealing with life under the month of quarantine? If you've had to go to a job, have you picked up any more, strange habits or strange things? Like now you're drinking way more coffee, a little bit. Are you caring about your sleep situation? Are you being creative? Just a little bit.
You wake up around 11 when you used to wake up around 7
a.m. and you're like, what is happening? Madhouse licked it. So, any strange habits from anybody besides a little drinking of coffee and a little extra, I haven't learned a new language. That whole like, woo, I'm going to learn a second language. No, that really hasn't happened here. Just going to be honest. Shout out to the local pizza joint. So good, so good. Are you going for 3?
No.
Okay. You need, if you need to. But favorite toppings, as mentioned previously, are the onions. I do like caramelized onions more so, but you get what you get. The pizza is delicious. So you get your onions, you get your mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, game changer if you haven't. What do we got elsewise?
Salami.
Salami and Italian sausage. So try not to overwhelm me with where I bit it, but isn't that just delicious? Look at that. And it's crusty enough, and the bread has a good flavor. We've taken a few walks in the neighborhood. Of course, at first we were walking somewhere where there was a park, and then that changed. They shut down the parks, so no walking in park. But otherwise, we walked the neighborhood. Tired Odin doesn't do much, huh?
No, that's it's a parody account. There's a guy called Odin's Movie Blog.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. Yeah, you shouldn't have to do much. I mean, we really tried not to stress. I mean, there's obvious times you can't help it. You can't not freak out. So yummy. But I plan to do a few more of these in the future, not just necessarily pizza. But I know there's people out there that just want to reach out and who need someone to talk to. So I'm going to do some coffee talk. So that'll be coming up in near dates to be posted on the website, as you see before you, thehouseofginger.com. So stay tuned for that. If you want to subscribe, it's free. And so that way you can learn more about the goings on. And then if you need some creative stimulus, that's fine. You can read some of the books that I've written. If you need to be encouraged, I'll be happy to encourage you. So whatever's working, whatever you need, just feel free to reach out. Because I understand it's a stressful time for some still, as a lot of us have lost our jobs and we have no idea what's available out there. And I mean, right now you've got options, and it's a nightmare to be an HR person. I've got some things that if you are in human resources, I can help you. So no stress, people. That's what we're all about here, is trying to have no stress. And again, keep checking back to thehouseofginger.com. We'll do another pizza time. We'll do a coffee talk.
Knock, no.
Isn't it knock knock? Maybe they typoed.
Yeah, I think Frank typoed.
No, I think that's Exile.
No, Exile Opinion is Frank Shandor.
Oh, so many people about
No. That's Frank Shandor. And there's Frank the Wiener Dog, who's really Adam.
Giving away their MOs.
Oh no, everybody knows. It's an open secret.
Oh, it's an open secret. Okay.
Yeah.
Open secrets are fun. So, again, favorite toppings like for your pizza. Guys. Feel free to share. Open secret. Feel free to share your favorite pizza toppings, as well as what you are strangely.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're right.
Oh, Frank gave. It's a long story. I'll tell you. I'll tell you after.
We'll tell the open secret later. And then any weird habits you've developed. So just feel free to share. Coffee talk will be coming as the week progresses. So clearly not on a Monday. I'm not a Monday girl. But in reality, what day is what day? Because time is irrelevant for the most part.
Time is just a construct.
It's totally been wiped out to some degree in our general lives.
Last month, our power glitched, and we didn't change the clock for 3 days because
why bother? Yeah, it's on the stove, it's on the coffee maker. At some point, you're fortunate to have a phone or a clock on the wall, and it tells the time. So you know, if you need to know the time, only because you've got to go somewhere and do something, which, you know, that does happen. And fortunately, we've known some people who have, well, I say fortunately, but unfortunately, we've known some people who have suffered a loss during this time. So, I mean, lots of things have happened. I mean, life goes on, even though a pandemic takes over. But, you know, how did we fare during this, and how do we deal with the oncoming storm in the near future? So these are conversations that I, you know, for the creative aspect of life, I want to help people figure out and traverse. And, you know, if you're trying to figure out what to do and how to figure it out in the upcoming future, you just need to talk. That's what Coffee Talk's going to be about. So wanted to say thank you for joining us for Exiled Opinions and Superfan, Adam, and Frank, the wiener dog.
And retired Odin.
And retired Odin. And I could sit here and just eat my pizza in front of you, but that's a video for another time. I'm not sure how those are done, but that could be interesting. So thanks again, guys, for coming out. Thanks again for checking me out. And feel free to go to the website, subscribe to @house_of_ginger on Twitter, and this YouTube channel, the House of Ginger YouTube channel, and thehouseofginger.com. Also, you can sign up. Link there is free. So thanks again, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Check it all out. Check out the fun. Check out Superfan Adam Sashawn. Check out Madhouse and all the other fun accounts that have popped up here. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. And I look forward to talking to you again soon.